Hello, everybody. My name is Jeremy, and welcome back to Night Call. It's been a day. Usually, I'm in my contacts, all just whatever. But like a lot of you know, I've just been dealing with stuff, and I just have been dealing with stuff today. I am recording this video as of right now on Sunday, Monday morning around midnight. I did take me a 3-hour nap, so don't worry. I got some sleep in, and I will get some more sleep in after I record this video. But it's been a day, and I really just need to get away for a minute. And that's the thing about YouTube for me. It's an escape. You know. Yeah. We won't go too much into depth because you guys are here to watch Night Call. I think a lot of people actually like this one, so that's cool. I'm really enjoying that. As we left off, I was thinking that the woman was I want to say, can I select? Yes, okay. I was wanting to think that the lady had a lot of evidence, but someone pointed out that it's not as the amount of evidence, but the most compelling. Now, you open one eye. It's pitch black outside. Time for work. You get up quickly. A few minutes later, you're outside of your studio. Night 3. Alright. Alright. I'm not seeing anybody of importance, but maybe I should do this. Maybe I should. And I think there was part of me that should have done that other one. But from outside, the Montparnasse gun store looks like any other shop. A plain, discreet from the window, sliding doors. But inside, they sell handguns, machine guns, knives, and even grenades. Just walking about a grenade, okay. It's your first time here, but you already had its owner in your cab. The store opens really early so the patrons can come train at the shooting range. As you walk up to the counter, you hear the distant noise of gunshots under your feet. It's an unsettling experience. Can I help you? It's the owner speaking, an older woman with a hunchback. She's been selling weapons since the 70s. She's cheeky in a typically Parisian way. Parisian way? Parisian? And her wrinkles carve craters across her face. And it's you. Oh, I am. Ah, it's you. It's been ages. Come closer. You make small talk and eventually decide to go for it. I have a question for you about a weapon. You slide the photo out of the shell across the counter. She looks slowly up at you. Where's the photo from? She's been doing this for years, and you doubt you can pull one over on her. A photographer friend. Yeah, right. Get the fuck out of here. Cool at the bitterness in her voice. Listen, I'm just looking for more information about this shell. We'll talk to filthy liars like you. Get out. She points to the door. It's the truth, I swear. Her fingers point you to the exit. Take a few steps back and leave the store. Back in your cab, get up inside. What an idiot. You start the car, go back to... What do you want me to do? I got a cop on my ass about this. That's watching me. What the fuck do you want me to do? Literally, what the fuck do you want me to do? Okay, let's see here. Nobody over here. She looks hateful. Nobody of real note here. This was very close, so we'll just We'll do it like the old school cab driver. Whoever's the closest to the call will go. So let's go ahead and get this kid. He's dealing with some stuff here. Felt, my man. Mercado de Rochas. We'll accept that fee. Next passenger gets in your cab like an old man returning to his armchair. All grunts and groans. This music pretty. After what seems like several minutes, he settles himself and delicately fastens the belts across his chest. Looking in the mirror, you notice the man's age with surprise. He can't be older than 25. Howdy. Got the address right. Palais de Congrès. Bingo, what's old dude? You smile to him and yourself when you turn the key to ignition. After a few moments of silence, you hear a passenger moaning softly to himself, apparently in pain. Oh, do you got the poopies, my man? Get back there! Oh, look that bad, huh? No, it's just you got the poopies, my brother. I'm kidding, man. I know I look like roadkill. I feel like roadkill. Like I ate roadkill. Like someone roadkill ate me. Some roadkill ate me. Hey, get the poopies, my man. I feel that. But I'm fine, really. Thanks for checking in. You look back at him. His eyes are hidden beneath his hood, but his whole body is crawled in on itself. He looks terrified. Terrified of the poopies, my brother. You sure you okay? Are you sure you ain't about to shit your britches? Just pre-show jitters. Oh, do I got Eminem in the car? Is this him? He laughs unconvincingly. I'm not kidding. I'm scared out of my mind. Literally. Ah. Can I turn the song on like this? If I say, what was it say? 96, scared. He's obviously scared. Technotopia 9. That's where we're going. Every biohacker, transhumanist, and futurologist worth his cryptocurrency will be there. Giving a talk. The closing talk, in fact. Sounds like a big deal. Oh man, it is. Someone even said Mitnick there. Yeah, saw Mitnick there yesterday. I mean, the Condor himself. The name means nothing to you, but your passenger looks positively starstruck. He's showing off my work to the who's who, man. The cream. A huge grin splits his face an instant before he groans again. He digs his elbows deep into the seat. And all it took was a little brain surgery. What? Yeah, don't worry about me. You can't help but look at surprise crossing your face, but you managed to stay quiet. That's the real reason I'm so fucking scared, if I'm honest. I did this to myself. Gestures towards its current state. It's not a new kind of brain implant, one that can access everything. The unlimited learning potential of the metaweb, a mind gate between my brain and the cloud. But a computer in your head? No, yes, more or less, a chip at least. I'm always connected now. You make a turn to see the lights of the conference center. Problem is, dips into a silent for a second. Have you ever felt like, I don't know, you hear his teeth clicking, like he's weighing something out? Have you ever felt there's something else in the darkness behind your eyes? Some voice telling you what to do? Say nothing on that one. Cast your mind back to the night your brother to an Addy called. Are you really in control? Was it you who made the decision or something else? You don't want to think about it. In the back, your passenger is shaking. Just that, since the op started seeing Leans forward and his hood falls from his face. Don't think I'm alone in here anymore. A jagged track mark of scar winds across his hairline, and his eyes really scare you. One is completely dark, pupil blown. The other is milky white. Holy shit. Figure unfastens itself and exits it in one fluid motion. You watch it disappear into the crowd before turning the key and driving away. Wow, that was a little bit fucked. Ooh, boy. Okay, so we're not really... What the fuck is this thing? I don't even know. I don't see anybody of interest here. We're still pretty close to everything. So let's go here. And again, this old cab driver mentality. You pick up the boat. Driving along when a strange, burnt smell suddenly fills the cab. What? Look around, sniff. Does it come from outside? Let's park this bad boy. As soon as you see a free spot, you pull over and park. Freeze. Something or someone is in your taxi. A woman's voice resonates around the cab. I can't. I need a better signal. I'm here. Oh. Turn around slowly. A young woman has appeared behind you. Whoa. Appeared? Don't shout. I'm afraid I'll lose the connection. I don't have much time. There's something strange about her face. As if she is several different people at once. Listen to me carefully. I come from the future, and you must know that you met. She stops moving, like a computer glitch. She stays this way, still, frozen. And she suddenly starts moving again. Where I come from, everything is in ruins. A virus has contaminated the majority of the population. Does the name Hyoga mean anything to you? You stare at her. Answer. We don't have much time. The name doesn't ring a bell. Or maybe it does, just vaguely. A cartoon, maybe? A manga? Some Japanese thing? She looks at you out of the corner of her eye. Japanese? No, I'm talking about a real person. She sighs, disappointed, anger, and annoyance. It's all there. Shit! I got here too early. She rolls her eyes. I don't have much time left, but... She rolls her eyes. Hyoga is the leader of an extremely violent movement. Fascists. Fascists in suits. With tons of money and control of social media. In 2037, he decides to cleanse Europe, literally and figuratively. Her voice suddenly sounds far away. It crackles. Milan evolution. We must. President of Iran. Hero. Oh! Vanish at once. Leave behind a pungent burnt smell. Radio suddenly starts playing a strange song. Sounds like jazz. Something North African, on metal instruments. A second later, it's all over. The smell is gone. The music has stopped. All that's left is you and your monumental headache. Fuck! And he moved! He's like, he moved across town. Uh-oh. I have got to go get this one. Yeah, It's looking alright. I've got to go get that one. That is someone of importance. I don't have to drive across town to get him. I have to go get him. This is the lawyer. That's what this is. I'm too drunk to drive. I'll take you all the way back across town, except you pull up in front of the address that the central office gave you. A crepe joint. Quite a popular one by the looks of the line spilling out the door and onto the sidewalk. You sit for a moment, the door opens, and a group of 30-somethings come into view. All the men and women are dressed alike. Sporty, running shoes, jeans, small shoulder bags. They're officer from the Paris anti-crime squad in plain clothes. Oh, it's the cop. You sigh. They're brutish types. Ones who like to race, tackle, clobber. Ones who ruined the afternoons you spent wandering around Paris in your teens. And after a bit, one of them pulls away from the group and comes over to your taxi. He opens the door, collapses onto the back seat. He is stocky and of an Asian descent. You can see his muscles through his thick winter clothes. He smells like crepes, and hard cider, and his face is bright red. He's drunk. Hey, what's up? I live near Tierney's. Chuckles as one of his colleagues rushes over to the taxi and pushes an imaginary gun from his coat. He points to his badge and screams at you, with a big smile on his face. What a douchebag! The other cop eventually backs off, and you drive away. Sorry, man. We're having a go-away party for a colleague and celebrating Christmas too. No worries. Baxter smiles and puts his fingers back on his temples. I drank too much. Shit. Feel that, brother. I'm a lightweight and they knew it. I think they were trying to loosen my tongue. Behavior changes abruptly, like he'd just seen a ghost. One question. Yes? Do texts ever have some sort of policy or ethic codes? Not sure I understand. Like priests or doctors. If I tell you something, you keep it to yourself. Start speaking before you even have a chance to reply. I've been lying to my colleagues for years. I joined the squad 8 years ago, and they all think I'm a relationship with a woman who lives in Strasbourg, and we're going to get married. He makes a strange yelping noise, like an air bubble bursting out the surface of the river. As soon as they get too close to Strasbourg, I start making up stories. Almost broke it up 10 times. I convinced them we're trying to have a kid, and it hasn't worked out yet. He sighs. Fuck. Saying it out loud is just the worst. His eyes are getting shiny. I'm gay. And deep breath. I'm getting married in a few weeks to my boyfriend. Another breath. Longer. Deeper. No one at work knows. Not a soul. The next sentence comes out in a rush. He holds his breath the whole time. I like men. I've always liked men. If I work in a police station and listen to their comments, jokes all day long. When we catch a guy who's never done time before, we tell him briefly what he should expect. We talk about the violence, about the... Finally he breathes it in again. I say we because I'm in on it. Because I can say fag at any time of the day without any prompting. The word rolls off my tongue completely naturally. Fag. Finally looks you in the eye. They're not mean. Let you talk, big guy. They're cops, not mean. Just doing the jobs. We manages to flash a tiny, crooked smile. You know what I'd really like? Pauses. I'd like to have him over for dinner. Everybody on the squad. You can see my place. We can play a board game. Something normal, you know? And they can meet James. It's your husband-to-be. It's a moment to think about your question. Yes, soon. He smiles at last. A genuine smile. Believe it, you're married in 2 weeks. After living together for 9 years, he's been willing to live in a lie. He understands. It's wild, but yes. He knows I love my job and couldn't possibly do anything else. He loves me enough to let me keep lying. Slowly shakes his head. I can't go on like this. I have to. He freezes. Shit, my head is spinning. I don't feel so good. Why am I telling you all this? Why? Grabs onto the seat in front of him. Hey, can you pull over? The flick. He stopped immediately. He opens the door and leans the top half of his body out. He throws up. You open your window to air out the greasy smell of fried crepes and the sour scent of cider. A moment later, the cop sits back up. Okay, I'm all set. I got it all out. Start driving again. I'm sorry. Really. Breathe. Yeah, you're right. Nod while your passenger moans and quietly says, I'm sorry. Don't worry. Yeah, just be careful, okay? He pauses to catch his breath. Shit, I haven't barfed like that since last Easter. Maybe drink this South African liquor, something with cream and cocoa. Nasty. I can still picture it. I was doing shots while they were shouting my name, Karate Kid, Karate Kid. Karate Kid. He seems uncomfortable. It's my nickname on the squad. Karate? Yeah, I was a judo champion. And I'm a gook. So, he runs his hands along the side of his body. Like he's showcasing it for the home shopping network. So, Karate Kid. Yeah, I know it makes no sense. Say nothing. I know what you're going to say. It's racist. I wasn't going to say it, but you remain silent. I can't argue with that, but he stops. Everything's spinning again. Kid, can you pull over? The dude's going through it, man. I repeat of last time. He opens the door, leans his head out, his torso, his arms. He sounds making your stomach churn, so you stare straight. I'm not listening. Can I ask you a question? I ask you a question. More puke on the sidewalk. A little inside the vehicle. Damn. Right now? Go ahead. Fine. Shoot. Sits up, prompts you to drive. So, here goes. What should I do? Should I keep on keeping on? Should I confess? Should I invite them to my wedding and surprise them? Pauses. It's a long one. Be straight with me. What would you do if you were me? If you were in my shoes? I think you're being hard on yourself. You're hurting yourself rather than trying to solve the problem. You're not going to change your sexual orientation or leave your husband. So there aren't a ton of alternatives. You have to tell them. Tell them. Wow. I've got to tell them. He looks at you in the mirror. Can you take me somewhere else, if you don't mind? I don't mind. Colleagues are at a bar. I'll go see them. Tell them everything. If I don't do it now, then I'll never do it. A smile of relief spreads across his face. It's not just the alcohol talking. Yes. But I think it's about the 10th time I've gotten wasted this month. You're right. I'm hurting myself. It gives you the new address. I need to tell them now. I feel terrible. I think I'll feel better if I speak to them directly. His headache is apparently back. It has knocked him out a bit. You're used to having drunk people in your cab. Actually, the majority of your Saturday night passengers are drunk. I don't know how to tell them about all this. With the tone of his voice, you can tell he's beginning to panic. I don't think I'm ready. You gotta make your own decisions, man. Pastor stares hard at you. You can tell your silence is giving him doubt. I want to go to the bar. He seems determined despite his shaky voice. I want to tell them about James. You're about to say something when he cuts you off. My mind is made up. He smiles briefly and you turn back towards the bar. For the remainder of the trip, the pastor is silent. From time to time, he massages his temples. His headache is persistent. When he sees you watching him in the rearview mirror, he raises a hand. Everything's fine. It's cool. Smiles like someone slowly sober enough. Weariness replacing the alcohol, stress taking over, giddiness. You stop the car, your passenger waits for a second. Then all of a sudden, like he just woke up, he realizes you're at the bar. Already? Yes. Pays his fare, but is frozen in place. Piece of advice. Both these are good. Tell them how you feel. Give them time. Tell them how you feel. Yes, right. You know each other well enough. They should understand. In any case, flash you a grin. Thank you. I don't quite remember what I said, but thank you. Jumps out of the taxi so quickly you think someone kicked him in the ass. You follow his stocky figure with your gaze. He goes into the bar, looks for his friends, and waves. You drive off. Man, you want to talk about... I want to talk about something that just... How I don't know if the right term is serendipitous or serendipity, but and just everything that I had to go through today and letting myself feel emotions and just having to talk to certain people, and you know, it's the best way to do it, and it's completely right. You have to feel, and then like the whole getting drunk 10 times. I think every time that I've tried to let myself heal, I've just thrown myself into just trying not to think and feel. So yeah, you know, today was a very sobering experience, and I weird how that works out, you know, with games and everything, but yeah, you know, it's very convenient. The phone's going off over here. But let's continue. You know, you gotta do what's best for you. There's another one down. Oh, it's the homeless dude. It's the homeless dude. I'm gonna go with him too. I need a ride, Cappy. Okay, so this guy here, the guy that's not going to pay me anything, but he is a suspect. Door opens. It's Herb. Hervé and greets you with his bizarre verbal tick as usual. Getting damn cold out now, Al. Hi, Herb. Start your engine. Herb seems pretty happy with himself today. Review mirror, you watch him run his tongue over his lips. Mentally preparing for a good meal. Catches your eye and smiles. Okay. Sorry, I'm a bit out of it today. So I see. It's just I had a bad week, you know, really bad week. Okay. Yesterday, he hesitates as if he can't believe what he's about to say.